Welcome back to the Now Morning Show, guys. I'm Kimberly D'Souza, and it's time for our Body and You segment. Now, normally we talk to physicians, we talk to medical practitioners, but today we're actually doing something a little bit different. Of course, you know, it is the Lenten season, and because it's Lent, a lot of people abstain from certain foods. Maybe they abstain from alcohol, but I know one of the things is that a lot of people eat fish. They eat more seafood, or they actually may be trying vegan options. So today, guess what? We have a chef in studio. We have none other than Chef Jason Peru, who will be cooking up something vegan, and because it's Jason Peru, it's obviously going to be delicious. So I'm looking forward to seeing what he does. So good morning, Chef.
How are you doing, Kimberly?
I'm good. Thanks so much for joining us.
Ladies, how are you all?
Good morning.
It's a pleasure to be here with you guys. All ladies cast today, boy.
Yeah, we're doing it big. And the man who supports us, Caro.
How are you, sir?
I'm fine.
So we're going to be cooking up a nice storm today. Obviously a pleasure to be here on TTT and cooking you guys and everyone outside here. Good morning.
Now, Chef, before we jump in, so people think that they can actually go to seafood and they will automatically become healthy for the Lenten season. Is that true?
Not necessarily.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing about Lent is people try to abstain from something that they desire or they love. So I could abstain from soda, beverages, alcohol, meat, seafood, poultry. I could abstain from horse racing. It doesn't matter. So it doesn't necessarily refer to food.
Right.
But yes, people abstain from meat. And when I mean meat, pork, goat,
beef, all that kind
and then
of
we
thing.
talk about poultry, we talk about chicken, and then seafood. Well, usually they gear towards seafood because they need a source of protein. But we are gearing it towards trying to stay away from meat, seafood, and poultry and trying to go all vegan today. If you get where I'm coming from.
Okay, nice.
So I know throughout the course, I'll be speaking to you guys about how could we then supplement some of these vitamins and nutrients that we sometimes not getting during a fasting period or when we abstain from something, and some of the food items that will give it to us. So I have a great option today. I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a Moroccan Cous Cous.
Wonderful.
Now, everyone outside there, Cous Cous is basically durum semolina wheat. It's a grain, a very fine grain. It falls under the pasta category.
Okay.
But it's a healthy salad, and you get protein from it also, as well as starch. And I'm going to build on the other aspects of it.
So we see you already have something
So
frying up, sauteing up here.
So there's a sort of a scientific approach here. No, not really. Garlic and onions, as you know. We put that down, it smells everywhere. That's what you guys were speaking about.
Oh, yes.
Sometimes you're cooking and people, neighbor, what are you making? Garlic and onion, I'm just cooking right now. You know what I mean? So I have some minced garlic and onions, and I'm using purple onions at this point in time because I believe it's visually arresting. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because obviously food could be quite boring during that fasting period, so you need color. To that, I'm adding some powdered ginger, some jeera, and a little bit of paprika inside there.
Now, Chef, I have a question. You're using powdered ginger as opposed to fresh ginger. Is there a difference, really?
The fresher, the better, to be honest with you.
Right.
But the thing about it is that because the grain of this couscous are in little bumps or little granules, I don't want to have little off pieces of ginger. Ginger be quite warm and could be off-putting if. So I don't want people to bite in it. So the powder will just sort of dissolve evenly throughout the granules of the couscous. Hence the reason why I use the powders. Now powders are more intense, which means that it amplifies flavor during a period of when food could be quite mundane. So by using paprika, fresh cumin, or what we know as jeera here, we amplify flavor. So spices are very important when fasting because it definitely pushes and promulgates, you know, that whole aspect of satiation taking place.
Satiation.
Yeah. Tell you guys it was a bit scientific. So what I'm doing here, I just added it, and it's very important because I want to cook the spices. You don't want raw granular spices in your mouth. It could hurt your stomach, make you burp, all of these different aspects. So just like cooking curry, you would cook your curry and parch it.
Ah.
Get me? Right? Beautiful. Chunky curry. So after I did that, ladies, I am just adding in some mushrooms. Mushrooms are incredibly meaty, so you get a similar texture. Sort of fools the brain to say, I'm getting that sort of fibrous kind of meaty texture. So I'm using button mushrooms. I dice them nice and small. So visually, some people are not, I don't want to eat that and looking crazy. But if you put it inside there, even for kids, they're eating it and they don't know they're eating healthy.
Can you use any other types of mushrooms?
Yes, I have button inside here. You can use, so the small ones, the white ones, you know, those are button mushrooms. As they grow bigger, you get what you call portobello, which are the big ones. Sometimes they make portobello burgers with those because they look like a patty, right?
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
You could use cremini mushrooms. You could use oyster mushrooms. We actually grow oyster mushrooms here in Trinidad and Tobago. I know Yui was doing it, Kariri was doing it also, and a lot of local vendors and farmers were doing it. So again, I always support local as much as I can.
Yes, of course,
These button mushrooms are actually grown in Bocab, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah. A gentleman by the name of Flash.
The beautiful thing about this recipe is the fact that everything can be sourced locally as well.
By all means. So even the limes. So what I did is I took the zest out of the limes here and I grated it. Again, promulgating flavor. Now people believe that the juice resides, that the juice that resides in the lime is extremely powerful and fragrant, but you haven't tried the zest. The zest is amazing. The oils reside inside of the zest.
Oh, I can smell it. Here we go.
So it just starts to pump. You all know this because when you're making essential oils for aromatherapy and so forth like that, the oils that it is pulled out from the zest and placed into little vials for us to do, you know, all these different massages.
All the healthcare routines and stuff. Nice.
So immediately,
Ooh,
I'm in.
smell that.
Yeah, there you
smell
go.
that.
Now, cooking is a central process, so you should be able to see what you're putting in, smelling, tasting, taste it, you know, it's every aspect. So that's what I believe. I try to go inside there.
Nice.
So we have that going on. So cranberries, guys, we get our vitamin C.
Okay.
Nice. That's an interesting mix.
So I just chopped it up nice and small. You can even use the golden sultanas.
Right.
But something about the cranberries I like because it is bright red.
Yeah.
And it's really beautiful, especially Cous Cous, which you will see in a little while. So let that go for a little while. So let's talk about the Cous Cous.
Yummy.
So with the Cous Cous, as mentioned, it's a grain. When
Right.
cooking Cous Cous, guys, we are looking at equal proportion of 1 part Cous Cous to 1 part of hot stock.
Okay.
You do not boil Cous Cous. This is instant Cous Cous.
Okay.
Oh,
So you just
okay.
put in 2 cups of Cous Cous in the bowl, 2 cups of hot stock, and what I mean by stock, like vegetable stock.
Yeah, yeah.
So it is flavored, and you impregnate flavor into it.
Yes. Yes.
I love the language you're using and all. Listen, no wonder you have a cookbook.
So the cookbook
Yes,
is called
no wonder.
The Impregnation of Flavor.
There we go.
I believe that, again, food is something that is a bit scientific in nature. So all of these flavors that sometimes when you caramelize bacon and you get those burnt bits, you burn the macaroni pie with the cheese underneath it. That on the bottom of the pan is the DNA of the dish itself. And that's where flavor resides.
Exciting.
Yes.
After frying a bacon and you crack an egg inside of that,
Yes.
you're going to get flavor.
So if you need Lenten recipes, this is the
This is it.
cookbook to get.
Healthy recipes, vegan recipes. You have all Caribbean based as well as international flair
Nice.
and local ingredients inside there.
Lovely. I
So
mean,
it's
I would
easily
never thought.
accessible.
By all means, it is
Cumin
available at my
and
website,
cranberry.
www.chefjasonperu.com.
And look how colourful it is.
Yes.
Or you just call 701-8980. We deliver worldwide.
Oh,
To get a
nice.
copy of your cookbook.
By all means.
701-8980.
There you go. Now,
Look at
guys,
that color. Wow.
these peppers are grown here also. They are red, yellow, and green.
Yummy.
And look how beautiful it is. We are transforming color again, guys. Now, starting to look colorful too because I'm seeing what's going on. We have
there's a
white,
mix of
blue,
color
red.
here.
We are looking good on the set right now because we are colorful.
Yes.
Cardo has this whole vibe of plaid going on, so he's being safe and so forth. It's the same thing with fashion and so forth. We need to make sure our food looks really good. Smells good, right, guys?
It smells amazing. And, you know, as we mentioned, colour, you know, they say you need to eat a colourful plate.
Yes.
It's very
Almost
important.
definitely.
And this, just wow.
I know.
I'm ready.
So I added some
Get
fresh,
your plate out.
some fresh chives and some shadow benny in it again, pushing our local flavor inside
yes.
here.
Nice.
Now, shadow benny is pungent and it is a great herb. So it actually pushes levels or elevates other levels that you have subtle nuances taking place.
Yeah.
So the jeera, the paprika, everything inside there. So getting back to this, I added my hot stock just as it is raw.
Right.
And at that, I covered it with plastic wrap during the break.
Okay.
And for 7 minutes, I allowed it to steam. No cooking.
7 minutes?
7 minutes,
Okay.
pretty much. And the warmth inside there generated by the hot stock allows the starches to bloom or gelatinize. So you now get what you call
Yeah.
a nice bloomed grain of Cous Cous.
Lovely.
Light and fluffy. You then remove the plastic wrap and then you fluff it. And that's it, you know. There's no need to boil it.
Wow.
Again, this
Oh
one
my
is
goodness.
instant Cous Cous.
Okay. So there's no excuse. Look
I have
at
a
this.
question about
Talk
the
to me.
couscous, chef. If we don't have stock available for some reason and we want to use just some boiling water, is that possible?
By all means, you can use some boiling water. Just add a little touch of black pepper and salt into
So
it.
season up the water.
Or sometimes people would just use sometimes like a flavor stock cube.
Right.
So 1
Yes.
cup of water to 1 cube,
Yes.
good to go.
Yes.
Or a half teaspoon of whatever powder mix that you are passionate about.
Listen, Chef, you have us here right now. We are anxiously awaiting to try.
We're nearly there,
I was
guys.
about to ask how soon again, chef, because I'm ready to get my plate, huh?
So,
It looks so good.
so I added some black pepper inside there as well as
Yes.
salt, guys,
Yes.
because remember we do have those spices going on.
Yes.
Yes.
And I did add the shadow benny and the chives as mentioned, right, guys?
Yes.
So at this point, what I'm going to do is take my diced apple, bringing in fruit now.
I was wondering what that was.
Diced apple, and I'm not adding it to the cooking process because obviously I don't want it to end up with juice. So I take this and I put it inside of my couscous. I also have chopped up sesame seed, not sesame seeds, sunflower seeds.
Okay.
You can
And
use
I see some pumpkin seeds too.
correct inside there. So all that goes inside there. Now almonds are brilliant.
They are.
But keeping on a budget, especially around this time, we want to ensure that we, you know, friendly on the pocket.
Yes.
So guys, we put this in like this.
Wow, look at that, guys. Yes.
Good morning.
Are you sure if I give you all a chance to come here every morning and cook?
I mean,
Listen.
this is something
You
we
are
need to have a
welcome
discussion about.
You like to lime?
Yes.
Come on, squeeze some lime
Oh,
for me.
gosh.
So you want to squeeze the lime inside here? You want to try one?
Yes.
Fresh lime juice inside. Now again, remember we used this zest early on, right? Good?
yes.
So squeeze. And this is vibrant. This wakes it up. So you get a burst of
Wake
fresh
up, Cous Cous.
citrus going on. Citrus.
Love it, chef.
Now
Nice
guys,
juicy lime.
if you're not into limes, you can use lemons. You can use grapefruits. It does not matter. Get excited. Now my favorite citrus is actually Portugal, guys.
Yes.
Portugal zest and Portugal juice. I use it a lot. So you all see what is going on here?
Yes.
I am mixing up everything nicely. And this is a brilliant side salad. You could have this warm, you can have it cold. A beautiful piece of salmon at the side is
Yeah.
great.
Yes.
If you're,
Your sorrel glazed
there
salmon.
you go. But this is a meal on its own. If you would like to embellish this and add more protein to it, some chickpeas, or what we know as chana or garbanzo beans, would be brilliant inside here. Or if you just have a piece of rotisserie chicken that is just lingering in the kitchen for the past 2 days, strip it up, add it to this,
Yeah.
Yes.
and you'll be good to go.
You see, it's so great that you're here because many times we get caught up, between work, taking care of family, and we say, well, we don't have enough time to make something healthy and nutritious, but you've just been proven wrong, Trinidad and Tobago.
Look
at that.
I can't speak. I'm ready to get my plate.
Now,
huh?
now Natasha,
nice.
I make this all the time. It's brilliant. And you say you don't have much time. I use whatever ingredients. Bodhi inside here.
Ooh.
Some sliced bodhi is brilliant.
Yes,
So
now
let's,
time to plate and eat, chef,
All
because
right.
we're always out of time. Let's get it in our bellies.
there we go. Make it look good.
Wow, yes.
Yeah, my own presentation is key as well.
Right, there you go, my dear. One
Thank
for
you very much.
And this is incredibly fresh. And again, can be eaten warm
Looks
or cold.
amazing.
There you
Oh
go.
my gosh.
I know everybody
thank you.
outside there is saying, where's the recipe? Check my book.
Yes, check the book.
www.chefjasonperu.com or 701-8980. I didn't forget you, man.
Nice. This is for you, Cardo. Chef, one
There
more
you go.
plate,
We're
please.
passing,
Sure, no
we're
problem.
passing along.
We're
Thank you,
getting that.
Chef.
Oh, you have the fork?
Yes.
He does.
This is for you.
I know everybody's watching there.
Oh, yeah.
The camera guys, everyone outside in Trinidad and Tobago. Why couldn't I be there?
I mean,
You all save some for me.
we will.
There
But
you are, ma'am.
could, thank you. You can get the book and you can learn to make it yourself.
All right, guys, let's dig in. Let's
Ready?
see.
Thank you. Ready?
Let's go.
Immediately you get that sweetness from
Yeah.
the apple and the cranberry.
Listen, guys, and there's still a crunch. There's still a crunch in it.
Yeah. That's the secret. You add the crunchy items to the end. You don't want to cook it. It becomes
Yeah.
soggy, right, Ricardo?
Yeah.
So the fruits will
Oh, my
become
goodness.
and the nuts will get soft. So you add those at the end.
This is awesome.
Ricardo, what do you think?
It tastes really great, to be honest. Really
Yeah.
great, yeah.
This is really
Ricardo to me looks like a meat mouth, huh? So this look like.
good. Oh my goodness.
No,
Okay.
we have veggies here.
That's
Good
a
to go?
beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Obviously, someone who enjoys protein a lot,
Yes.
especially during this time, and they're impressed. It's always a good salute.
A good salute.
Yes.
This is
And you
amazing.
can put any veggies in your
Pretty
couscous.
much. I could put pumpkin, just what I did earlier, and just saute it lightly, just to soften the texture. Pumpkin, bodhi. You could take a pak choy.
Right, yeah.
Very lightly. Pretty much clean out your refrigerator.
Yeah.
It is a medium or a vessel to take whatever vegetables you want. A slice of avocado on that also gets you essential fats inside there. Brilliant. So I mean, make it work for you.
That's the citrus tang is absolutely fantastic. It just bursts on your taste buds. Wow.
That's the zest.
And
Yeah.
the nuts, I'm tasting the nuts as well, the pumpkin seeds, the sunflower
Yes.
seeds. It's really, really nice. Chef, we're almost out of time, but quickly, one more time where we can get your book and how to contact
Again,
you.
my book is available worldwide, www.chefjasonperu.com. And you fill out the form, we send you a link in 2 minutes, or call 701-8980. and you get it. It's available at One Woodbrook Place at the Candice Mohan Salon.
Chef,
check it out.
Absolutely delicious.
It really
absolutely
was. Thank
delicious.
you so much. You've made the start of your weekend is going very well.
See what I said? You see what I said?
100%.
This Thursday is the unofficial start of the weekend.
Listen, and Chef Jason, thank you for starting
Thank
off
you
our
so much
morning
for
in the
staying
Thank you
with
for
us.
having me, guys.
Yes.
All
Thank you, Chef. And
The
of
healthy
course,
way.
you all don't know how amazing this tastes, so we're going to tell you when we get back from break. Stay with us. You're on the Now Morning Show.